together. Huh? Today, this afternoon, I received word that the World Fair Trade Organization has accepted HDIF, that's the name of my organization, HDIF as the first provisional member. We have to be a member and operate under their standards for a while before becoming a full-fledged member, but we are the first WFTO member in the entire former Soviet Union. Again, like the impact of Yerevan, HDF goes ahead, Armenia goes ahead, and does what other people are sitting around wondering if they should do. We're doing it. World Fair Trade Organization, what does it mean? It means a fair day's pay for a fair day's work, basically. That's the easy. WFTO and fair trade have 10 principles. I had to make a cheat sheet. So I'm going to run very quickly through them before we can start drinking. 1, create jobs for economically disadvantaged individuals and families and communities. That's what we're doing. Number 2, transparency. You ask us what something costs, what we pay them, our profit, taxes. We have to be completely transparent on what costs what and who gets what on our product. Number 3, follow the fair trade principles. That means you pay upon receipt of the delivery. And that's a challenge for HDF. That means liquidity. That means we have to pay them when we get the goods instead of paying them when we sell them. 50% advance. If we get a big order from somewhere, we have to ask them to pay us a 50% advance that is to be passed on to the producers in order to give them the liquidity they need to buy the materials and also feed their families during the production time. And we need to develop long-term relationships. We don't just go in, lightning strike, do one thing, pull out, and move on to the next one trying to find cheap labor or something like that. Long-term relationships. 4th, fair price. We need to pay a fair price that gives them a fair price, a fair wage. We, for example, don't aim to be full-time jobs because we know that women have children. We want them to be working in their homes. We want them to maintain their natural cultural roles in the family, in the Armenian family. That means they're working at home. So we pay them a wage that is over the minimum wage in this country by 10 to 15% at least, knowing that they have a tomato plant, a cucumber plant, a chicken, an apple tree, and a cherry tree in the backyard to supplement their income. Okay, number 5, no child labor given. Non-discrimination in the workplace, gender, religion, sexual orientation, political status, HIV status, whatever, non-discriminatory employers. 7th, working conditions. They have to be clean, good, safe working conditions. A challenge for us because everyone's working at home in their living room in front of the stove. One of our biggest challenges actually on the products is that most of them come to our office smelling like somebody's furnace or wood stove in their living room. Capacity building, we have to train them. We do. We work on design, we work on quality control, we work on packaging, we work on labeling, we work on marketing. They each have their page on Facebook. We help them with all that stuff so they can learn. 9th, promote fair trade. Ta-da, that's what I'm doing right now. You guys never knew what it was about until now, now you do. And the last and 10th one is protection of the environment. We have a wooden puzzle in our collection. We're going to enter an agreement with another one of the Impact Hub members, ATP, Armenian Tree Project. We're going to pay them enough money on each wooden puzzle that we sell to be able to plant at least one more tree and put a fence around it in order to protect the environment in that sense, at the same time create a sustainable job. Those are the 10 principles of fair trade. Ladies and gentlemen, the first World Fair Trade Organization in the entire former Soviet Union. Thank you very much. Have a great